Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I wanted to film this video because I went shopping yesterday and I realized that I do something that I'm not sure most people do. So I just wanted to share some tricks and tips and also just have a conversation about this. So before I share any advice, I just want to say that I'm not too much of a big shopper. Like, I don't go crazy for clothes, and even if I do go clothes shopping, I always go to the sale section and I always try to save money on spending clothes, and that's just the way that I've always been. I'm not into big name brands. I actually don't like spending money on like name brand bag, designer clothing and stuff. I'm not into that kind of stuff. Now makeup, that's a different story. I'll splurge on makeup like there's no tomorrow, and I probably shouldn't be, but yeah, that's, like I said, that's a different story. But in terms of clothes and handbags and shoes and stuff like that, I don't spend too much. The stores that I do shop, like if I go to my closest mall, Charlotte Russe for clothes, Forever 21 for accessories, and H&M for a little bit of both. But the advice that I want to share with you guys doesn't apply to just those three stores. It applies to all retail stores. It's something that I've observed over time. It's things that are pretty obvious. And I mean, my mom, she works at Macy's, so because she works in retail, I also know these things. So I want to share my advice with you guys to help you save in case you were looking to shop on a budget. So my number one piece of advice is to go end of season shopping. So basically all the winter clothes are going to obviously go on sale, and same thing for summer. When summer's over, all the summer stuff is going to go on sale, and they're going to bring out all the fall and winter clothes. So right now is the time to go into your favorite stores and shop the winter sales racks. Most of the clothes are almost 75 to 90% off the original retail price. And the prices right now are pretty much the prices that retailers paid manufacturers to have merchandises in their stores. So whatever you're paying right now is going to be the lowest price that you can get. I mean, now until, you know, the next couple of weeks. And I just wanted to note that when I say end of season, it doesn't mean like, oh, okay, so now the styles are out of season, why would you want to buy the clothes that are out of style? That's not what I mean. When you go shopping for out of season, my advice for you is to get basics, neutrals, colors that the blacks, the whites, the navies, those are the colors that even if the style was so last season or whatever the case is, the colors don't go out of season. You know, you could always rock that black top, but what does go out of style is print. The kind of shirts that you would get in middle school, high school, and even college, graphic tees and those printed shirts, those are the kind of shirts that go out of style. And now just to talk a little bit about the economics of the way stores are set up, when you enter a store, you're gonna obviously find like everything on the display and everything in the front of the store all neat and organized. It's gonna be all in place. It's not gonna be chaotic or messy until you get towards the back of the store. When the more you move into and further into a store is when things might be messy. Not everything is gonna be fancy smancy the way that it was in the front, because in the front everything's nice and organized, and in the back everything is just thrown in like racks for you to figure out and for you to take your time to go through all those clothes. Now that's a marketing strategy that a lot of retailers use, so you know, everything in the front, it's more convenient for you. You're just gonna grab, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna spend. Now those same exact items eventually going to make its way to the back, and during that time towards the end of the season when you happen to be shopping towards the back of the store and in the sales rack, you would need to take your time. You would need to spend a little bit more time than just walking into a store and walking out, because you do need to go through the racks and you do need to find your favorite pieces or pieces that you would wear and the sizes that you would wear. So why would you do that? Why would you waste your time? Because you save a ton of money. For instance, I was at Charlotte Russe yesterday, but I was shopping in the sales rack, and of course they have all winter clothes, like all in the sale racks, and like the winter heavy, the warm clothes, like these are thick sweaters that I bought. So these kind of sweaters, this sweater cost me 10 bucks, and I got this, I got one in like a navy color, and these are really warm, and that's what, like when you get thick material, warm clothes for only 10 bucks, you can't beat that. And the sweater that I'm wearing, it was only 5 bucks. The earrings I'm wearing, $1.99. These earrings that I got, these earrings, $1.99. So you can see like the kinds of things that you can get for real cheap. And I'm not just talking like, oh, you know, it was just me getting lucky going into a store and there just happens to be sales. No, I'm talking like this is something that I've done for years. And another example, just to show you, I was at H&M and I came across these scarves, like these infinity scarves. They had them in maroon, they had them in blue, and I also got a black one. These were only $3 each. You can't beat these prices. And also like H&M and Charlotte Russe, Forever 21, these are places that don't regularly sell items that are even expensive to begin with. Like, I mean, their prices are pretty affordable. The average person can afford clothes from these stores. So imagine the prices you get when they're on sale and on clearance. Like, it's crazy. It's like dollar prices, like $3, $5, $10. Like, these are crazy sales. And besides the things that I showed you, I mean, there are a lot more. Like, if you see these pairs of boots I got for $5. There were these really nice high heel, knee-high boots. They had a store called Joy's Leslie in my mall. They don't have it anymore. I don't know if you guys have Joy's Leslie where you live, but it was on sale for $5. It was on sale for $5, and the original price was like $50, but because it was end of season, I guess they wanted to get rid of them. It was brand new, $5, and the thing that shocked me about those boots were they were my size. So when it comes to like clothes, by the way, I'm a size small, extra small, all these clothes, people say like, oh, you can't find small and extra small in the sales racks. Yes, you can. And there were plenty of times where I found size 6 shoes, which is my shoe size. I have small feet, and I think those boots were 5.5 actually. The Joy's Leslie ones that I was talking about, yeah, that was 5.5. But most of the clothes that I showed you before were extra small, so you can find your size. And when it comes to accessories like jewelry and scarves, it's usually one size fits all. Now, my other tip for you guys is to try on the clothes that you grab. I know I have friends who would never go into the dressing room and who would refuse to try the clothes on in a store. They would bring it home and then they would try it at home. If it doesn't fit or anything, they'll bring it back. The only problem is that sometimes they don't bring it back, and the reason is because they either get lazy or they get sidetracked, or you know, something goes in between and they forget to bring it back. They end up keeping it, so they end up spending money on clothes that they don't need. So my biggest thing when I go shopping is I always try on the clothes, and you don't even understand how many clothes that I grab thinking is gonna look so good on me, or thinking that I'm gonna love that piece, until I try it on and then it's like a whole different story. I let go of half the things that I grabbed and I end up bringing home only half of what I originally picked up. So trying on clothes is another budget saving tip, because trust me, you will not bring home all the clothes that you think you're gonna bring home. Okay, moving on to my last tip. If you are a student or in the military, or have an employee discount or something of some sort, use them to your advantage. My mistake when I was pretty much all throughout high school, pretty much halfway throughout college, I never used my student discount. I always had it. It's something that I forget, but now every time I go into a store, I don't forget, because I put it like right in between my wallet, where the place where I can't miss it. It's not like tucked away inside, it's just out in the open, so that I don't forget when I go to pay, ask about the student discount. Most stores have like a 10 to 15% student discount. I know some stores are starting to take it away, which sucks, but for those stores that do give student discounts, definitely take advantage of that. So that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned something on how to shop on a budget. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to give a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. And other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video.